What's up, everybody? I hope everybody's having a great new year. And this month's going fast. We're already almost into February, the month of love. But I'm still single. Anyways, let's get down to it. So today we're talking about the Jinhao 159. And what are my thoughts on it? And I know there's a lot of different reviews of this pen out here already, but we're going to go over how this pen is and just looking at the pen overall. So it is a screw cap. That might not be how it's called, but that's what I'm going to say. So you can unscrew it. And when I say that this pen is rather thick / big, it is really huge compared to other pens. Now I'm going to change the angle just so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so in terms of how the Jinhao 159 stacks up against some of these basic fountain pens that I'm sure some of y'all have in y'all's arsenal of fountain pens, just look how massive it is just laying next to the Jinhao 250. And then we have the Jinhao 99 too, and then the Platinum 37 6th Century is just like a little brother compared to this one. All right, and then the Jinhao X450. Very small compared to that. Then we have the Wingsung 3008. And when you look at this pen, it's just huge. Okay, now, in terms of the Jinhao the Jinhao 199, you can fairly get a great post on this pen. And in my opinion, some people have said it's too heavy for them to post. But me personally, I love pens that just have a great size. And I love thick pens. I love feeling like I'm powerful. Like, this is the type of pen I would use if I was signing a treaty to end World War I. Or any type of war, honestly. If I had to get a bank loan or something for a house, this is the pen I would use. But probably like a black pen, a black Jinhao 159. So in terms of this pen, the pricing on it is around $3, sometimes $2, but prices vary and go up and down in that range. But I got the one with the gold accents. So there's one gold band here, and then on the band it says Jinhao 159, and this little clip again. It's really actually springy, perfect. And then once you unscrew the pen, the nib actually is just perfect without a doubt. Let me see if I can get you guys in there. The nib is just perfect on this thing. It's a giant number 6 size nib. So if you want to swap it out for a goulet nib, by all means, do that. I feel like it would benefit you perfectly. Do I have a goulet nib here right now? Yes, I do. So on my Jinhao X450, I have a goulet nib, the extra fine. Let's get a quick comparison of those real quick together. So the Jinhao X450 and the goulet nib, you can swap these out and put them in. So for this pen being under $5 or under $10, I guess I should say, because I paid $7 for this pen with the gold accents. But if you want it cheaper, you can get it for like a penny, pretty much, $1.29, $2 for just the silver accents and stuff. But anyway, so like I was saying, if you want to turn this pen into a great performer, I would just go to gouletnibs.com and I would literally get one of their nibs and put it on here. It would turn it into something special, and the nibs, the pen would come in under $20, $25, depending on what you're doing and who you buy from. So I think that's a great steal, a fantastic steal, if I do say so myself. Now, in terms of the converter, or in terms of how you fill up this pen, it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm pretty sure y'all are aware. It's a standard international converter, so It works, but the one that came with my Jinhao 159, the converter honestly did not work. So thank goodness I have a lot of Jinhao Chinese pins. So I just swapped that out for another one and it worked. Now let's get down to the writing portion. All right, so we're back to the writing portion, or we're starting the writing portion now for this pen. So I inked it up. It took me a little bit of time to ink this up, but here we go. Okay, so this pen, the pen's nib is a medium. Now, I personally don't like mediums, but it's a great medium in terms of wetness. It's got some it's pretty wet in my opinion. On a scale from a 1 to 10, I would say more like a 5.8, so I rounded up to a 6. Now, with this ink, this is perfect, but I'm using cheap paper right now, waiting for some better paper to come in. But you can really see just the different shades in this pen. And in terms of flex, I've heard some YouTubers say that you can't get that much flex on these nibs because these nibs are very what's the word? Very stiff. But in my opinion, it's just going to be different for everyone because you got to remember, since these pens are coming out of China, some of these Chinese companies, there's not that much TLC, tender love and care, for every single pen. Some of these pens are going to, the quality control, there we go. Quality control is not the same for every pen. But yeah, like I said, you can get fairly a good amount of flex into some of these nibs. So barely get some good flex into into this nib. It's perfect in my opinion. I would just switch the nib because I love fine nibs and extra fine nibs. So this pen will work for you. So let's go with some fast writing. Beautiful, marvelous, really an insane pen in my opinion. And that's going to be all for this review. Like I said before in all my past videos, if you have any questions or concerns or want to correct me on something, do so in the comment section, but be nice about it. Don't just say, just be nice about it because we're all here to learn. No one really knows everything. So with that being said, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you stuck this far along. And for all the subscribers I have, thank you. I love all of y'all. Have a great day.